Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Pyre. Your hero is Reynold Lafayette, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. That doesn't seem like a very important question to ask. I see no reason not to assist them. They've been more than pleasant thus far. Ask how he got the wagon? Seems unnecessary. The point is, he has a wagon and I don't. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Seems like a pointless question to ask. Hedwyn doesn't seem like the sort of person who's interested in such esoteric things. He's not even literate. I don't mean that as an insult, I only mean that it is difficult for him to glean information, especially considering the Book of Rites seems to be the primary source of information regarding them, which he doesn't have access to. So I'll ask the most personal question. Why was he exiled? When we're all in prison, there's only one question. What are you in for? He asked Hedwyn what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. From Goal, the South Star, to Jamur, the Dusk Star. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jamur Valley. Oh, that looks bad. Well, it's a giant scorpion that appears to have been crushed by a rock, so can't be all that bad. It's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? Im's fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Now get some rest, everyone. We're headed to the spring of Jamur. At dawn, we're off. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Oof. Ooh. What's up in the black wagon? Ah, rookie again, I see. Seems to have something on his mind. Oh, I thought I heard something sprinkling. Oh, where's Hedwyn's out stretching his legs, and Jody is off on her own. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on. If you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say? What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something is seriously troubling you. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say that my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? What can I say? It really brings his look together. I think it looks perfectly fine. It's very handsome. If anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Or something about it makes him appear less trustworthy. Perhaps less youthful, too? You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for might. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie has gained +1 hope for the next rite. This attribute affects the duration of banishment. So when he gets defeated, he'll come back sooner because he is more hopeful. One's capacity to see the light in all things. Hope is a powerful attribute. Have a hopeful enough party, you can't possibly be defeated. That's not true, but you know, it sounds like an appropriately hopeful thing to say. To Jamur Valley. Rookie knows this mountain passed through to an arid region further north. Alright, well let's boogie. No reason to stick around here. Woo! Ah, it's beautiful. The climate here in Jamur Valley is hot and uncomfortable, and on top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as he crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversation. You need but say the word, Hedwig. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present, we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us, for the time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You're so kind. You're most kind to someone you just met. Like me, may the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwin. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, and now we're taking her along? Are we gonna take on every might-bidden drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Rookie. I think you'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? The apparent name of some mysterious informant. I thought you said he asked me we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We really can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it! My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name that she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl help make peace with her name. May, Kay, Faye, Day. You suppose that she could be named Day. Zay, her name could be Zay, however uncommon it may be. Shay, Ray. Consider other possibilities. Lay, Che, Nay, Tay. She could be a Tay, couldn't she? Zay, Gay. Perhaps was how her tormentors made light of her. And Bay. This one cannot possibly be it, right? Faye. She could definitely be a Faye. Of that you have no doubt. You suggest that the stowaway's girl's name is Faye. Why, that's it! My name is Faye! My name is Faye! Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and unshakable sense of curiosity. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along. For now, she almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She is tired, but excited! Welcome her aboard. Where to? That appears to be some beast in the upper right-hand corner. With an eye patch? Wicked. Oh, another village of sorts, so it seems. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jamur Valley. Your companions wish to hole up for the night, to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Alright then. Fair enough. To the black wagon. Ah, it's Faye. Oh, she hasn't set up her little accoutrement yet. Oh well. She seems to have something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the one who knows my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I'm older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family, and I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I'd lost them all again. I thought that I'd lost them all. Oh, but we've stopped now, haven't we? I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. What a strange girl. I would say that there's something wrong with her, but nothing wrong. She's just very odd. consider your options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study in that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keep the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Use what time you have. Foraging! I'm rarely interested in foraging. I'll get what I need, and I'll generally have the money that I require. Mentor a companion. Useful. Very useful. It gives that character 1,000 experience points, or 1,000 enlightenment. But you can only interact with one companion at a time, and I will need those later, which means now I will study in private, granting small global bonuses to your fellow exiles. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. I will look into its authors, and their prowess. You can also increase hope, presence, and then finally you can increase glory. You concentrated your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites, among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Reader's influence, celerity. Finish studying. Even in this game, celerity is busted. Continue the journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. To Glue Hive? The northern route across the Drumur Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 scribes. Fall Flat, the south route across the Drumur Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Drumur of the 8 scribes. Well, in the interest of swiftness, I would prefer to go to Fall Flat. Trust me, we will need that speed. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the rocky pathways of Fall Flat. This was the path that Jamur Manymane ran across so many, many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and all his friends, here in the sand and in the air and all about? 6th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. An Alpha Chief that united the Curs under a single banner and charted half the known world. The Curs are Ruki's people, the dogmen. At first you paid little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good, right? Your companions have gained an additional +1 quickness for the next rite. These bonuses are both cumulative and expire all at once, so remember who has what bonuses and use them accordingly. En route to the Spring of Jamur, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists that you take a look after you settle in. The black wagon. Headwind. Oh, where is it? Oh, Faye hasn't put it up her gubbins yet. Ruki is sniffing the book, and Jodariel is training in silence. Headwind. Headwind motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he's about to say. You'd asked what I did to get thrown in here? Figured I'd tell you. The others already know. I was on the blood border for several years, an outrider, no real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harp swooped in, it was up to me to raise the alarm. What's the blood border? The northern edge of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The high-wing remnants seized upon it at every opportunity, from the cover of clouds or darkness. Harps, a winged race, also known as the high-wing remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior, says the Archjustice Androbeles IX. Harps, as in harpies. Clever. One day, the harps came without warning. No alarm. It was a slaughter. So I heard. because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Look, that's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Headwind the Deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I had abandoned my post, my friends, and they paid dearly for it, so I ended up down here. Headwind looks at you as a smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know that you'd been wondering, and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met, that you'd go as free as well if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. There's not much good here on the downside, but at least that part of the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. Roster bio updated. Headwind. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their prospective paths toward enlightenment. Race, nomad. Past, outrider. Astral sign, Lenorial. Born on the 29th of 7th moon, suggesting he is devoted and faithful. One astral sign often foretells of one's disposition, strengths, and idiosyncrasies. He can jump, cast, and sprint. Crime, desertion. Motive, insurrection. Years exiled, 5. Jodariel. Race, demon. Past, veteran. Demons, people who survive in exile long enough to be transformed by it, in body, if not in spirit. All are welcome here, save demons such as you, from the sentencing of Chief Physician Orla. Oh boy. We'll get to that eventually. And Rookie. Race, Cur. Past, trafficker. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. What remains now of the fallen empire's old and tarnished currency is still of value to some. So he is a Cur of means, but to the slug market, where you can trade your foraged goods for things of greater value. Hey guys, hey, how's it going? Mr. Greentail, been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you've set up all the shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Ron, he is traveling sales creature and proprietor of the downside slug market. Well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant, says all this junk's connected to this rights business. See anything we need? Should be able to pawn some stuff to make the trade. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Well, I see no reason why not to. Sweet. Damn, Stardust raises the ranks of certain talismans. As I recall, so that's 105 for a plus 10 as opposed to 3 for a plus 1, which means the lower powered Stardust is actually more valuable, but also more difficult to acquire. The Black Claw. The bearer's aura remains while grasping the orb, but cannot be cast, ever. Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. Damn. A Cursed Talisman. I'd prefer not to use it then. A lucrative contract! After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains 1 soul, up to this many times per right. 10. Interesting. I'm gonna want that. Oh, the Flame Leech is so expensive. I'm gonna want that. I'm also gonna want the Typhoon Bottle. While the bearer's triumvirate is banished, adversaries are slowed and may not use abilities. It's very powerful. At the start of the right, the adversary's Pyre automatically suffers 5 damage. The Living Flame. While the bearer's Pyre has more than the adversary's bearer, bearer deals bonus damage. No thanks. Luminous Idol. After grasping the orb, the bearer instantly recovers all stamina? Slick. Star Splinter. Sling Bullet. Prayer Beads. Nicheland Leech. After banishing an adversary, the bearer has a chance to instantly recover all stamina. A Vengeful Vow. If the bearer is banished, ensuing blast. Can banish adversaries. Bottled Flask. Thanks. Bright Wisp. Burning Promise. After dousing the adversary's Pyre, the bearer earns a reward. I'll take that. I'm gonna focus on earning soul quickly at the beginning. Each character can only have one talisman at a time. Ooh, the Righteous Flame is good, but the Flame Leech is better. Still, they're both very useful. The Runed Band and the Jeweled Band. At the start of a round, briefly gain infinite stamina if an ally has the Runed Band. Good stuff. Bottled Void. After getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries? Nice. Curfang. Ashen Cold. Lunar Glass? While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual? 200 soul? Jesus! Ooh. I want this one. Just one more chance, one more shot at redemption. And then I'll take the lucrative contract. Let's get rich. Ron? See you, Mr. Greensail, and your friend's there too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know. Commence the rite. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too that she is wearing her companion's raiment. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Alright. I will go forward with the Titan stars that I have active. It favors an aggressive strategy. So long as everything goes well, I will be victorious. If they manage to gain the advantage, they can press the attack. But it's only the second match. I should be fine. Should be. Operative term. Alright. I'm thinking we give Faye a shot. She's interesting. But who are our opponents? That's what I wonder. A society which raises a clenched fist against its own shall suffer the doomed path of the Empire of Sar. This is one long-ass loading screen. What did I do to deserve this? Don't answer that. Huh.
What brings you to the spring of Jomir?
Bitch, it's my business.
Well, it must have been the stars.
I mean, yeah.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3.
Is that bad?
The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch.
Jeez, man.
Prepare now to confront the fate.
The
They
fate?
still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Oh, the lag is strong. The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. And at his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. Dalbert Oldheart. He is an honorable old cur, bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son, Almer. He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart. He is very protective of him above all else. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense its motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. You have received the Tailwind Crest from Dalbert. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. A forged metal brooch, cool to the touch, depicting some triumph of the Sea Dominion. Dalbert's a cool dude, man. That's all there is to it. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. And we need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite We've got 4, besides the reader, of course. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Now let us begin.
I like to have a strong center, so I'm gonna have Jadariel right up in front with the lucrative contract because she's really good at banishing enemies. Even more so, after banishing them, she will regain all of her stamina.
Jodariel.
As you will. Alright. Next, Rookie. Take this burning promise. As the quickest of our team, with his hope also increased by high morale. Geez, respawn time of 5.3 seconds. God damn. I'm going to give him the burning promise because he is the most likely to score. I'll put him at the top because if we check over on their team, the person at their top rank is Almer, who has a relatively low quickness. No, I'd want to put him at the bottom to face Enia. Who is Enia? No one. Literally no one. Never. You figure out no information about her. Okay. So when it comes to the person at the top, hey, I'm strategizing here, voice. Shut up. All right. I'm gonna put Faye to the top. Tailwind Crest. I want that insurance. Give me the right light.
Faye.
Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me because I think the scribes do too. And finally, Rookie.
Rookie.
Don't have to tell me twice, chum. I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Night Wings, I trust you are all well prepared. For these old eyes yet see these rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, let me show you. An intense young man he is.
Commence.
Damn.
Oh, poor Rookie.
The lag. Damn. Later, nerd. Nice.
Wings make their
I don't even need to see the screen in order to win. Douse without passing the orb? No problem. Oop. Alright, so Faye's whole thing is that she is faster than Headwind, better than him in almost every way, but all of her abilities have wind up. Before she can start sprinting, she has to get ready to start. Before she can jump, she has to take a moment. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jamur Manymane bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please, keep fighting. Collect boon drops. Boon drops are useful things.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough
Damn.
for Dalbert and his faithful son?
Oh shit, I'm too bad at games. Getting dunked.
Dalbert flung the orb into the flame.
It was super effective, dude. Alright, but now there's 3 of us again.
Strength of the Nightwing's opponents.
Can't see shit, Captain. Can't see shit, Captain. Later, nerd. Oh shit. There is no later. Infinite stamina. Never stop.
Splendid.
ABS, always be sprinting.
The 2 triumvirates.
Oh god, can't see shit. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. This happens sometimes, and there's no way around it. Sometimes you gotta take a breather, get back in, and hope that it stops fucking up. At least that's been my experience. There we go. Oh, he's just so evasive. Ah, but if I take control... Oh, shit.
Slips from your clutches.
If I... Damn. If I attack while he's not present. Alright. Playing defense. Later. God! Shit! Alright. I'm probably gonna need that right light.
Perhaps you are unworthy.
Shit, shouldn't have done that. I should have gone in for an attack, like just a body blow. Woo! Woo!
Remember everything which you hold dear.
I'm fucking remembering it, dude.
Now plunge into the flames.
Nice!
Jodariel doused the adversary's flames.
Alright, I just gotta get in there with Rookie.
End the ceremony.
What's up? What's up? Oh crap, that's bad. That's bad.
Glorious.
Yes!
And it is
Woo!
the Nightwings prevail again.
Oh, that was
They
close.
somehow
That was
managed to
far
slip
too
by
uncomfortable.
Despite their adversary's efforts.
Damn right.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
It seems we have prevailed.
Teleosanta?
I think we did. I think we did. Kind of feel bad about that Dalbert, though. Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again. I
There is
love
much to
Dalbert
learn from this
so
experience.
much. He's my favy.
It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes.
See that, chums? Old Rookie's green tail's got some bite in him yet. Alright, what do we got, Rookie? Cloud Jump. Can jump a second time while airborne. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. After he's banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Try to kill me all you like, and I shall reappear to make life worse for you each time. Maneuvers of Many-Mane. There had never been a cur quite so bold or tireless in spirit as the famous Alpha Chief, Jamur the Many-Maned. Traits of the Alpha Chief. Other curs of his age all needed to learn to navigate the many quirks of Jamur's personality. And the final of the maneuvers of Many-Mane, the Moonsault. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. And when other curs proved they could jump as far as Jamur, he outdid them once again. Meanwhile, over here we've got the Glory Dive. Rookie deals an additional 5 damage when plunging into the pyre. Keen Eye. Rookie can cast his aura 50% further than usual. Sniper. Explosive Temper. When Rookie banishes the adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. And the Guiding Light. After plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns, rather than remaining banished. Then who shall follow me? Jamur to his fellow curs, who lay exhausted after the great crossing. I'm gonna take that Glory Dive, because I'm all about plunging into the pyre. I don't like casting the orb. None of that malarkey. And jumping is really neato and all, but there will come a time where jumping will not save us.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself.
So you may have noticed, Hedwyn gained no enlightenment. This is true.
Until the next rite.
When someone sits out for a rite, they do not gain enlightenment. Instead, they gain inspiration. When they get into the next rite, an amount of experience points equal to the experience points they have. An amount of inspiration equal to the experience points gained turns into experience points. So if they have, for instance, twice as much. So if, for instance, they had 500 inspiration and you got 250 experience points, they would get 750 experience points, but consume all of their inspiration. Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. And no one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait, I think that was your name. Was that your name? Wait. Poor Faye. Such an awkward child. Your fellow exiles need more enlightenment than normal to rank up in true Nightwing mode. Because the Titan stars are always active, you will always get a little bit more experience points than you're used to. But only if you are victorious. Yeah. Losing doesn't get punished so hard in the normal game, but in true Nightwings mode, you really gotta go for those victories, man. They're really your only way out. But, I mean, you won't win every match. I don't think. As a matter of fact, I'm quite certain of it. Anyway. Is that the quick save icon? I do declare that it is. Is the game loading? I do declare that it is not. Oh, no, we're back. We're playing the feud. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the Fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel, who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others and search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, that's where we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Seek out your destination! Where to? Haub, the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of flagging hands. Oh hey, it's Eye Patch Guy. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the cairn of Haub, then. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence there. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan, Shaxx 6 Shoulders. Fuck, I swear they made that guy's name the hardest to pronounce on purpose. That's right. We're gonna have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We will find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. To the Black Wagon. Headwind. He has something on his mind. After having defeated the Fate in a narrow victory last night, you find Headwind off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before this is all over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. All the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thanks for checking up on me. I'm off to go make sure we're ready to move. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. And Faye's scribe catcher has been adorned. The bundle of sticks Faye insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. In any event, that'll do for this episode of Let's Play Pyre. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. And I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things, like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, and do the coolest thing I could think of. Get Dalbert some arthritis medication? He looks like he could really use it. Poor guy.